This is our utility closet. We use it to store pretty much everything from our coats and shoes to tools, craft supplies, and cleaning products. Right now, I have a hard time reaching and finding some things, and I definitely know that the space isn't being used efficiently. I've been wanting to reorganize this closet for the longest time, and today we're finally tackling it for week 3 of Declutter December. As I organize, I'll share 5 game-changing organization ideas and tips that will help double your storage space and allow you to be more efficient. You will see in the end how much more open my utility closet ends up becoming. First things first, the shoes. Having our shoes hanging like this was becoming a problem because it was too heavy, causing the bracket to weaken. These shoes are also getting in the way of the shelves to the left, making it hard to reach for things behind. And lastly, the clutter in front was also making some of our favorite pairs of shoes inaccessible, causing them to never see the light of day. Enters the first organization idea, which is this stackable shoebox from Amazon. I got enough of these for all of our shoes, and I'm honestly loving them so much so far. At first, I thought I was going to keep these inside the closet, but just have them on the floor, but realized how perfectly they fit against the wall by the office door. This is going to free up so much space in the closet, and I'm also hoping that having the shoes out here will make it more easier and more accessible to pick out shoes before walking out the front door. These were so easy to set up, and I love how streamlined these look. Although they take up the wall space here, it doesn't look cluttered because they're all enclosed. I also like that it's not see-through because I think if it was, it would add to the visual clutter. I will say though that a few of our chunkier shoes did not fit well and I had to use 2 boxes for a pair, so do keep in mind the dimensions if you're looking to invest in boxes like these. The second tip is to consolidate things into zones that are easy to remember. I originally got this giant cabinet for Jason's card collection, but it now also holds other random things like our tools and packaging material. The thing is that this is so clunky and it unnecessarily takes up way more space than the things inside it would on their own. So we decided to put it in the guest room for now to figure out what to do with it later. We took out all of Jason's cards and created a new zone for them in our bookshelf cabinet. We also consolidated all the tools from the cabinet into one area where we can remember them more easily. Removing the cabinet freed up so much space, and this right side has now become the zone for our coats and suitcases. This corner back here is for all of our sports and outdoor equipment. Creating zones where categories belong make it easier for our brains to remember where we place things, and I think it also helps you stay more minimal too because you can visually check how much storage space you've got left in a zone. Speaking of zones, it also helps to place frequently used items up closer and somewhere more accessible and place the less used things in harder reach zones. For example, we've got our new bread maker that we received as a Christmas gift on this shelf where it's easy to grab whenever we need it, along with extra toilet paper and napkins. Whereas on the other hand, I added my holiday storage bin up on the top left shelf since Christmas is just once a year. I also created a little station here for my more commonly used tools like the tape measure and industrial scissors, while storing away all of my less frequently used tools into our toolbox. Even within the same zone of the closet, I made sure to place all of my everyday tools where I can easily access them. The fourth idea is to invest in some small to medium-sized bins to make it easier to consolidate smaller things like extra light bulbs or hardware. I think I got these from either Home Depot or Costco years ago. I'll try to find them for you and link it down below. So I went through each of the bins to see if I still needed anything in them and also to check whether they were being optimally used. Here I'm going in with my handy dandy Dymo to create labels for them, and I should have done this way earlier because there's definitely been times when I'd looked through several bins to find something. I realized that some of the ways I had categorized these bins didn't make sense anymore, and so reorganizing was a really good way to reevaluate what goes inside these. When I was finished, I was so happy to realize that I have enough space to the left for my little banker box. As I was reorganizing, I was very mindful about not layering things from back to front unless absolutely necessary. I didn't mind placing things that I rarely use in the back, but I made sure to minimize that as much as I could. Like in the case with the previous shoe situation where having things in front of the hanging shoe rack made me less inclined to reach for the shoes, filing things from back to front makes things less efficient because you have to remove what's in front to grab what's behind it. So I made sure that I could easily grab things one at a time without disturbing what's around it. The sixth tip is to maximize the doors if you need more storage space. So on the outside of ours, we've got these little hooks for hanging our backpacks, which makes it really easy to grab whenever we need them. We're also hat people and we've got a huge collection of them. So on the inside, we got this organizer to store away all of our caps, beanies, and sun hats. I love how it's easy to see each one and it's right by the coats for when we're picking out our outerwear. As we're discussing the doors, the last organization idea is to invest in a broom holding mount. I've shared about this in a past organization video, but it's coming up again because I've had this for years now and I still love it so much. It's sturdy, it's got these hooks, which I think are strong because for all the years that we've had this for, we haven't had any problems with them breaking. And this thing just helps to keep all of our cleaning tools up and away from the floors where they won't get tangled. Alright guys, we are done reorganizing my utility closet. Let's reminisce back to what it looked like before. It was cluttered, it was dark in here, it was really hard to find things. After implementing all of the ideas and also getting rid of some things, here is what our closet looks like now. Reorganizing this space was something on my to-do list for a while now, and it feels so good to complete it right before Christmas. If you made it this far, please hit that like button to let me know. So I've decided that this is going to be my last video for the Declutter December series, as I'll be traveling up north to Oregon for the holidays. If you missed the other videos for the series where I organized my digital space and also deep cleaned the bathroom, I'll make sure to link them for you down below. Let me know if you'll be doing any organizing or cleaning before the year comes to an end, or if you'll be saving it for 2023. If you'd like to see more home decor and lifestyle content from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload my next video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you all a warm, cozy, and healthy holiday season. I'll see you in my next one.